Yeah, being more stricter at practice, being more consistent, being more focused. So the intensity got to be up, living every practice like it's going to be a game. So when the game comes, it just can be just like practice.
How much do you have last year's game in mind as you get ready for Illinois?
I mean, it's in the back of the mind because nobody wanted the game to go like that. So it's like a redemption, kind of. But at the same time, we're focusing on this weekend. This year, Illinois, and since they got a new coaching staff, we're just trying to focus up and get the game plan right.
Markel, I saw some former Huskers were back handing out the black shirts today to you guys. What's that moment like? Just every year, I know it's something you guys do. What was it like today to kind of go through the game?
Nah, yeah, it was great. I mean, not knowing we was going to get our black shirts today after practice, but seeing the former black shirts give out black shirts and also give a speech to us of what the black shirts was like back then, it was just great. Great ceremony.
Who were some of the guys that spoke at that to you?
It was JP. It was Kenny Wilhite, the one who gave me my jersey.
How tricky is it, or is it, to prepare for a team where they have a new coach, a first-year coach?
I mean, it's not really tricky. You just go off the coach that just got hired, his last team, because it's mostly the same game plan, the same overall offensive formations, and just the same game plan, period. But you just got to focus on what they did in the spring game, which is not much, but at the same time trying to get a glimpse of what they're trying to do this year.
You had part of a lot of season openers in Nebraska over the years. How much does an opener kind of lead into what's next in the season, set the tone?
Now, yeah, the season opener is really setting the tone. You're really setting the tone with the first game for the rest of the year. So it's really a big deal. So we got to come out with our heads swinging, doing 110%.
What do you think Illinois' offense gave you guys problems the last couple of years, but especially last year?
I mean, I'm not really focused on last year. I'm not really trying to think about last year. I'm really focused on this year and this week coming up.
But there must be players that did well that you're concerned about. What are they good at, I suppose? I mean, that takes over.
What you mean, on the offensive side? Or?
Yes, on their offense.
I mean, it's a couple players that came back, and there's a quarterback they had, number one, who's transfer, they just put the receiver most likely, and they got Peters back at quarterback. So mostly we just focus on that and see what they did last year and focus on this week. Really, I mean, your question is just like the offense, the side. I mean, they got a whole totally new offense because of the new coaches. So it's like trying to get a feel for it.
Markel, how big is the role of the secondary in meeting the turnover goals that you have as a defense?
I mean, that's the emphasis on this year, really turnover consistency, leading practice to the game, emphasizing turnovers in practice every single day because the turnovers change the games, as we all know.
So what obviously you're trying to get interceptions as a secondary, but what do you guys do to help the defense in that goal?
I mean, we practice interceptions. I mean, we go get interceptions during team periods. We practice forced fumbles. We practice fumble recovery. I mean, just something we do every day. Just be consistent at it.
How have you seen the depth in the secondary sort of shape itself? I mean, has that competition, did it carry through the camp as you expected it might?
Nah, yeah. The competition in the secondary group, I mean, it bring out the best of us. I mean, I think this as the DB whole group, this was one of our best camps just for everybody to know what they're doing, and it's more competitive now. Now that everybody know where they're aligned, everybody know the play calls, everybody playing fast.
Who's the young guy in camp in the defensive backs that impressed you?
Miles Farmer.
Got injured. How have you seen him come back from that? What do you like about what he's doing?
He's doing good. He's back like he never left. I mean, you can't even tell he had an injury, to be honest.
You have Damian Daniels and Cam Taylor-Britt as the captains on your side of the ball. What stands out about those guys' leadership skills?
I mean, it's great. I mean, as you know, all year and probably the previous year, they've been very outspoken, and the game speak for itself. So them being captains, I mean, wasn't a surprise. I'm happy for them, and I hope they lead defense to great. I mean, even though they was captains, I mean, there's many more leaders on the team, so that really doesn't affect us at all. It just putting a stamp on them to be the captains. I mean, they got to be more outspoken. They got to be more vocal and be willing to sacrifice.
Cam's always been such a personable guy since he got here, but how have you seen him elevate beyond just that to being a true leader in the locker room and
No, yeah, from his game from freshman to now, I mean, you can see a big difference in his personality, his mental state of being, and his physical state of being. Him being the football player that he is right now is the reason why he is a captain.
Anything else from Markel? Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you, guys.